Hey everybody, welcome to a very special vendor spotlight. I'm joined tonight by Ted and Rebecca Wysocki. How are you guys doing today?
Doing very good.
Good.
How are you?
Yeah, not too bad at all. Can you tell me a little bit about yourselves and how you've come to be helping the Nova Open Charitable Foundation?
Okay, cool. So yeah, we're TNT Laserworks. We've been working with the Nova Open Charitable Foundation since 2016. And really the I guess the big impetus behind the whole thing was I went to the show as a attendee for several years before I started this business, and the uh, uh, the stuff that they give away, that when they raffle things off, they have these beautiful armies and all these cool individual models that they do. But none of that stuff actually says Nova Open anywhere on it. You know what I mean? Like they don't paint the armies with their logo on it. So I thought it might be a good way to help them out if I gave them movement templates. So when I started out, it was seventh edition was the
Yep.
thing. So all the templates that used to be in the game back then had all their logos on it. It would say Charitable Foundation from 2016 on them, right? So it was just kind of a way that the stuff they gave away had something that actually said Nova Open on it.
That's really nice, capturing that moment. I mean, basically being
mm,
there. I mean, it is. We can all remember, but you've got this extra memento, and it has some significance. It helps. Yeah, I like it.
yeah, yeah. So that was kind of the whole idea behind it. And I literally just sent him an email out of the blue, like, hey, do you guys want some templates to go with all these armies you're selling? And Lori was like, sure, yeah. So
Why not?
so here we are.
Well, it's neat. I mean, in this time, there are the raffles. There's a smaller number of raffles, but they are for larger armies, and these things, these little game aids and widgets. I mean, it's more complicated than that, but they really help. While you like playing in a theme, you're surrounded. You get to get every little bit about this about your army, your new army that you're going to win from one of these raffles, and you're going to get to play with some cool things.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, we try to color match if we know ahead of time what the armies are going to be painted, then we try to, match the colors so that it definitely, like you said, goes along with the entire theme of the army.
So they're getting a couple things this year. So what can they come away with after they've won these cool prizes?
So we're including a movement template with each army, and the movement template kind of covers all the 40K must-have dimensions on it. The biggest dimension being 9 inches for all the deep striking
Nine
stuff.
inch, 3 inch.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. There's a 2 inch space on there for coherency. There's a 3 inch space for being away from an objective, and then a 6 inch line for most infantry movement. So it's a pretty handy tool. It'll get you most of movement stuff. And then also we have the triple dials that we manufacture, and these are a widget that has 3 dials on it, and they're going to be labeled. The first dial would be for counting CP for each army, and then the second 2 dials would be used to count from 0 to 100 for tracking victory points.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and that's all in one tool, right?
It's all in one tool. The dials click into place, so they don't spin freely. They lock in, so it's not something that's easy to move around like with a
Oh,
cardboard one or
that's
something.
pretty cool. So, what does it mean to be a part of this organization to help out and again be a part of just the help and funding that's going to these charities?
So there's 2 parts about it. I mean, the first, it's obviously helping out the charities. I mean, it's I felt when I got involved that I have, I'm not a millionaire or anything, but I have a decently cushy lifestyle, and I've got a couple of kids that I would like to show that when you're able to, you give back. And so that's what we've been doing. So as a family, we go to the Lorton events and help them, build terrain and organize stuff and all that kind of stuff. And I take the kids along and they see what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's a chance to be a part of that. On top of that, um, the whole Nova Open family is amazing. I mean, it's just cool to be
Yeah.
with those people. You meet so many cool people. You get to hang out, and I mean, we've been in Lori Brandt's house several times. You know what I mean? We do pool parties at her place. Like when you become a volunteer, you gain so many people that
Yeah.
you now have friends that are just all over the
Committed
country.
to making a
So
difference. I mean, true, yeah.
exactly,
Mhm.
exactly. And so it's a lot of camaraderie, meeting the same people year after year, and then it's also the feeling of just helping out.
Yeah, man.
And I think once you start helping out, you realize how many people are really just there for the generosity. And like Ted said, it really does have that family feel. It's not just doing it for their own purpose or for any personal gain. It really is just to help for the foundation, and it's neat to be a part of that.
I felt that same here. This is my first year helping out on the foundation side of things. I mean, I've talked about it before, but this time being involved and being a voice, just an assist, with some of this stuff, and seeing how people are really committed to helping folks and to being part of the community atmosphere about it. It's really nice, and the generosity of people with their time, like you guys and your efforts. It's very heartwarming to see. And it's nice to just kind of keep that going, especially in years like this. I mean, I think it's really easy for us to, you know, circle up our own wagons, and that kind of stuff. But this is still for us. People are still coming out and being part of that global community outside of just the immediate. It's really nice to see.
Yep.
Well, so they're picking up the widgets and stuff, so people can find this stuff on your website too. So if they see it, it's cool, which it is cool. We have a lot to keep track of during a game of 40K, and this makes things a little bit easier. Maybe if they don't come away with one as part of their favorite army that they're getting tickets for, they can pick it up from your website.
Yep, there's all sorts of custom bits and bobs on there too. So.
Well, check it out. Well, Rebecca, Ted, thank you very much for joining me.
Sure. And just in case anybody doesn't know, like the winners are real people. So actually, their last raffle, I won one of the Chaos Knights that they had up for raffle. So they do go out. They do ship.
That is amazing. I know people personally as well that have they've gotten some amazing things, and this is an opportunity to get something. So that's it.
And just the amount of time that goes into it, like you said, the painting, the photography, the packing them up and shipping them worldwide. I mean, there's so many little intricacies that we don't even realize, but opening that package is pretty neat after you win.
Heck yeah. Well, y'all have a good rest of y'all's day.
All right.
Thank you.